Okay, I'm finally ready to talk about this, and the reason why this review is late is simple. I needed time to sit with all three albums properly because Drake didn't just drop music, he did his big one. So I needed time to actually listen, progress, and rewind and just breathe before giving my thoughts. Let's get into it. First things first, ICEMAN. This is Drake in his coldest form. It feels calculated, sharp, and intentional. You can tell that this is him addressing a lot without saying names directly. The energy is very, I remember everything. It is aggressive, focused, and honestly feels like a response, even though he's not directly replying to anything. HABIBTI is the emotional core of the project. This is where he leans into vulnerability, relationships, regret, longing, and that classic Drake introspective sound. It is softer, more melodic, and feels like a late night overthinking vibe turned into music. This is the Drake that people either love deeply or say this is too emotional, but it is a key part of who he is as an artist. Then we get to Maid of Honor, and this is where things get experimental. It's so unpredictable, messy in places and playful in others, and it feels like he stopped trying to fit into expectations and just started creating moments. This is the album where he clearly said, I'm doing what I want. Now, let's talk context because you cannot ignore it. After the Kendrick beef era, a lot of people in the industry turned on Drake or distanced themselves. You could feel the shift in energy online and in features, and lastly in narratives. People were quick to write him off, question his run, and act like his time was over. Dropping 3 albums at once is not normal industry behavior. That is not somebody trying to stay relevant. That is somebody trying to reset the conversation completely. And whether you like him or not, Drake reminded everyone why he's been at the top of the game for so long. The consistency, the versatility, and the ability to dominate attention. And let's be honest, he broke the internet and basically broke streaming for a moment. The Spotify numbers, the rollout chaos, and the non-stop discussion. Everything dropped for him once again. This does not happen by accident. Now, I want to ask you, how much do you think Drake is doing first week sales with a triple album drop like this? Be honest, are we talking 300K, 500K, or are we skyrocketing to 1 million? Because one thing about Drake, love him or hate him, he will always force the industry to look up. Final thoughts. This wasn't just a release, it was a statement, it was a reset, and it was a reminder. I want to hear from you down below. PS, Bobby Blogs, and I'll see you in the next one.
I named that one ICEMAN. That's ICEMAN right there.